Hello there, HvyBreather here. In today's video we're going to find out if the new 3030 repair is any good. Of course it's good! And if you didn't know it was good, then where have you been? This gun is like everywhere at the moment. So now that we know it's good, I'll give you some quick fire tips and a couple of counters for the new mid-range king. First off, we have ammo management. This gun has one of the longest reloads when it reloads from empty. This means when you're in a fight, fire off as many bullets as you need, and if there's a pause, reload, even if it's a couple of bullets. I don't know how many people know this, but this is probably the only gun which allows you to cancel the reload by aiming down sight. Now this will take some practice, so I'd recommend going to the firing range and getting a good feel of how this gun hip fires. When standing still it's really accurate, but this is Apex, no one stands still. When hip firing while strafing, I found it a lot harder to hit my target, but it's useful to practice just in case you do have to use the repeater up close. While I don't recommend using the repeater as a close range weapon, obviously, it makes for quite a good kill finisher. The Wingman and the Mastiff are both great kill finishers, but recently I found that the repeater is actually pretty good at it too. For this tip, I'd still recommend going into the fire range to get a good feel for the hip fire of this gun. This gun is great for opening opportunities to push. Dealing damage from a safe position and pushing with your secondary weapon is so easy to do with the repeater. It's a pretty standard strategy, but the repeater does a great job with it. Now this is quite interesting. I compared the ADS speed of the repeater to the G7 Scout and the longbow. And as you can see from the background, they're identical. And now some counters. First you need to carry a mid to long range weapon. It doesn't have to be the repeater, it could be a triple take, G7 Scout, Hemlock, as long as it's something you're comfortable using at mid to long ranges. Every squad is carrying at least one 3030 repeater at the moment, so you need something to poke them back with. When facing a repeater, you need to move from cover to cover. Here you can see that I start in cover, but I want to move to the front. Cause you know, I'm a beast! Notice how my friends are all holding in cover. This is great positioning from the team. We don't want to share the same cover, but we also don't want to be too far apart. I don't want to stand next to you just in case they throw a grenade. Now we're all in decent cover while staying close enough to each other. Don't peek. This is a pretty simple tip. When you know that someone with a repeater is holding an angle, don't peek it. They will have a charge shot waiting to crack your shield. It's best to find another angle and reposition. Now this is the most efficient way of being a repeater squad, using teamwork. Here we've got a squad in each building, and one squad decides to push the other. This right squad's moving, they're pushing, shit, they're pushing out of the squad. While they do this, we react and move into a more aggressive position. All of us are in cover, all of us are keeping eyes on the danger zone, and all of us are keeping good distance between each other. Even when the ring gets smaller and we're getting some of the attention, we manage to keep our form as a team. This allows us to clean up for an easy win. Have some of that! Now, unfortunately, you have to remember this. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, there are some situations where you just can't win. You'll eventually bump into a squad that never miss and always beat you to the best positions. But I suppose that's the game. I'm out of shield, so. Hello darkness, my old friend. Let me know what you think of the 3030 repair down in the comments below. I personally think that it's too strong, and I can see it getting nerfed in future updates. I'm not mad about it being strong, but we've all got to adjust to the new meta. I actually like using it, it's actually very satisfying. But you know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. And at the moment, the Rapier is dominating the arena. Now, do you remember when the charge rifle was added to the game? Everybody carried it, and it was so overpowered. If you think getting pinned by 33 Rapier is bad now, look back at when the charge rifle was added. The charge rifle changed the game, but only for a while. It went through loads of nerfs and changes, and now I'd say it's quite balanced. So I could see Respawn taking action on this rifle very soon. And to be honest, I think Respawn will do a good job of balancing it. Well, I hope you found this informative and possibly even entertaining. We're nearly at 100 subs, and I got a video lined up for that milestone. So please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.